Hey guys, welcome back to the Calibrate Tools channel. How you guys doing today? Well, I'm gonna jump right into the topic, guys. I'm over here in Southern California, and it seems like it's hell on earth for some people. Literally hell on earth for some people. You got the wildfires blazing out here, and a lot of people are gonna lose a lot just because of this. I think it's some windstorm swept through, and it's just that's just like gas to the fire, wind when it comes to fires like this. Okay. So fortunately, it's not in my area, but listen to this. Here are some of the top stories. Pacific Palisades inferno forces thousands to flee California homes. Okay. So that's an affluent area, by the way. So um, hey, I hope those guys had insurance. Brush fires erupt as powerful windstorm batters Southern California. Wildfires erupt around Los Angeles during life-threatening windstorm. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's what's going on out here today. You know, 2025 is starting with a bang out here in Southern California, right? Um, so, guys, what can you do to prepare yourself for these kinds of things, right? Call them natural disasters or whatever you want to call them. It's very important that you know what to do and be prepared to be able to handle this. Or at least your property, your home, be able to sustain something like this, because these things are unpredictable. You can't control them. Okay, so this is I'm just going to go over a couple of things, a quick short list that you should keep in mind, all right, or write down or whatever, or just watch the live again uh, to protect or at least prevent um, as much damage as possible from happening to you or your properties. Okay. So let's start. Okay. To protect your home from wildfires, number one, you can create a what they call a defensible space. It says remove flammable materials from within 30 to 200 feet of your home. Use non combustible materials like gravel, brick, or concrete to create a buffer. Okay. So if you guys are watching this live and you're in Southern California right now, and you need some quick information, listen to this live, okay? And it hasn't reached you yet, go ahead and take some notes. Maintain your roof and gutters. Now, I always talked about this all throughout my lives, all throughout this channel. That's one thing I always talk about is roofs and gutters. Make sure they're in tip-top shape. You want to make sure they're not clogged with leaves or whatever, like pine needles. If you got a bunch of pine trees around your house, any kind of debris, you want them gone from your gutters because they can be flammable as well. Leaves and pine cones, come on now, that's another pretty much a no-brainer when it comes to flammable materials. Maintain your decks. You guys, the ones with decks out there, remove any flammable materials from them too. If you like plants, if you're into potted plants, get them out of there. Okay. Um, Install fire resistant materials. What are those? Use fire resistant materials like tile, slate, sheet iron, aluminum, brick, or stone for your roof and exterior structure. Okay. So if you live in a wildfire zone or a place that's prone to having those, especially like a very windy area where it's a lot of wind, you may want to think about how you know, build your structure or whatever, or how you protect it. And yeah, you want some fire resistant materials, like I just said. Install windows with protection. Install multi pane windows, tempered safety glass, or fireproof shutters to protect large windows from radiant heat. Okay. Install a visible address. Yeah, so people can know where you are if they're coming looking for you, right? Make sure your street signs and address numbers are highly visible and to help emergency responders find your property. All right. Plan for water access. Purchase and install external sprinkler systems. I just did a video on sprinklers, right? Go check that out, by the way, with dedicated power sources or a water tank, right? And last but not least, make sure you got your insurance in place, right? Because if you don't, you can be in a world of hurt financially. And if you're waiting on FEMA money, that may or may not come, right, guys? So that's the short list for tonight. I'm not going to keep you long. Hope you took notes. Rewatch this, and be safe out there. All right. Take care.